He's in the next room. You can hear him breathing. And you have never felt more alone in your life. Not because he left, because he's right there. And the door is closed from the inside. And you don't have the key. And the harder you knock, the further back he goes. You're not here because the love is gone. You're here because you don't understand why the closer you move, the further he disappears. And he doesn't understand why the more he needs silence, the more everything collapses. You're not here because you stopped loving him. You're here because loving him started to feel like knocking on a door that never opens. You're not breaking each other. You're both drowning, just in different waters. And neither of you knows how to swim in the other person's ocean. When the pressure starts, your body doesn't ask for permission. It reacts. Your chest tightens, your mind starts running exits, and the only thing that makes sense in that moment is disappear. Go quiet. Get out. Not because you don't love her, because every nerve in your body is screaming. You're not going to survive this conversation. There's a name for what happens to you in that moment. Psychologists call it emotional flooding. When your nervous system reads the situation as a threat and shuts everything down before you even decide to. It doesn't matter if the threat is real. Your body doesn't wait to find out. It just knows. Danger. And it does the only thing it was built to do. It closes you. It's not a choice. It's a survival response. And the cruel part? While your body is trying to protect you, she's sitting across that silence, reading a completely different story. Every minute you're gone, something in her is saying, he doesn't care. He's leaving. I'm losing him. But you're not leaving. You're drowning and trying not to pull her down with you. So here's what actually works. Before the conversation, not after. Start with your body, not your words. Because right now, your body is the one in charge, not your mind. Breathe slowly. Exhale longer than you inhale. 4 counts in, 8 out, 5 times. This isn't meditation. This is your nervous system responding to breath before it responds to thought. And it will calm down. Not immediately, but it will. When it does, go looking for the real fear, not the surface one, not, she's pressuring me. The one underneath that. I'm afraid I'll fail her. I'm afraid I'm not enough. I'm afraid that if I open my mouth, I'll say the wrong thing and lose her anyway. When you find it and name it, something shifts. You stop reacting. You start understanding. And understanding is where you actually have a choice. Then, and only then, say something true, even a small piece of it. I need a few minutes, not because I'm pulling away from you, because my body is in panic mode right now, and I don't want to say something I don't mean. Give me 10 minutes, then I'm completely here. That's not withdrawal. That's the first real thing you've said. Because silence doesn't protect her. It just leaves her alone with the worst version of the story. When he goes quiet, your body doesn't process it as silence. It processes it as disappearance. You're wired for connection. When he disappears without warning, you don't just feel sad. You feel free fall. So you reach out. You text once, then again. You ask if he's okay. You ask what happened. And every message that goes unanswered feels less like silence and more like confirmation. He's leaving. He's already gone. There's a name for what happens between you in those moments. It's called the pursue-withdraw cycle, and it runs on a cruel logic. The more you reach, the more flooded he becomes. The more flooded he becomes, the further he goes. The further he goes, the more you reach. Neither of you is wrong. You're both just terrified, and you're both making it worse. So here's what actually breaks the cycle. Before he comes back, not after. Start with someone else, not with him. call a friend, not to explain everything, just to hear a voice. Your nervous system can't calm itself down in free fall. It needs another nervous system, just not his, not right now. He's already drowning in his own. When you feel steadier, give your body somewhere real to be, not distraction, presence. Move, write, make something. Your mind in panic fills silence with the worst possible narrative it can construct. He's decided. He's done. He never really meant it. The only thing that stops that story is giving your brain something real to hold on to. And then, from that steadier place, set the boundary for yourself. Not for him. I'll wait 20 minutes, then I'll send one message. Calm, clear. Then I'll wait again. That's not chasing. That's moving with intention. And there's a world of difference. Because chasing comes from fear, and he can feel it. Intention comes from ground, and he can feel that too. He comes back. She's steadier. Now the conversation can happen. Most couples fail here, not because of what they say, but because of what they're each reading into what the other one says. Picture this. He walks into the room, stops at the door for a second, then sits butt on the edge of the chair, not all the way in. His body angled slightly toward the exit, like some part of him hasn't decided yet whether to stay. She notices immediately. Doesn't say anything, just watches. The distance isn't loud, but it fills the room. She shifts slightly closer, not enough to close the gap, just enough to not feel so far. His shoulders tighten, not because of her, but because he doesn't know how to be in a room with someone who needs him to stay, when staying is the thing he doesn't know how to do. In that silence, everything is happening. He's thinking, she's going to push. She won't give me room to breathe. She's thinking, he's already leaving. He doesn't want to be here. Neither story is true, but both of them are about to act like it is. Here's what actually needs to happen instead. He needs to understand one thing. When she reached out 40 times while he was gone, she wasn't attacking him. She was searching for him. There's a difference. The pressure felt like pursuit. But underneath the pursuit was terror. She was afraid she'd already lost him. When you actually hear that, not just the behavior, but what's underneath it, something in you shifts. You stop feeling like a man being cornered. You start feeling like a man being needed. And needed is different than pressured. So when she talks, your only job for the first few minutes is to receive. Not fix, not defend, not explain yourself. Just receive. You were scared. You thought I was gone. She needs to understand one thing too. When he went silent, he wasn't choosing her absence. He was trying to survive his own panic. The shutdown felt cold. But underneath the cold was someone who was terrified of saying the wrong thing and losing her because of it. When you actually hear that, not just the walls he put up, but what he was trying to protect, something in you shifts. You stop feeling abandoned. You start feeling his fear. And fear is different than rejection. So when you talk, speak about what happened in you, not what he did wrong, not you always disappear on me. But when you went quiet, something in me decided you were already gone, and I couldn't stop trying to reach you. That's your experience, not his crime. And then, this is the part almost no one does. When it gets heavy, stop, both of you. 30 seconds of silence, not hostile silence, deliberate silence. Let your nervous systems catch up to your minds. Then continue. The goal of this conversation isn't to resolve everything. The goal is simpler than that. I see what was happening in you. You see what was happening in me. We're not enemies. We're just two people who got scared at the same time, in opposite directions. The middle ground between you isn't a compromise. It's not one person giving up something so the other can have it. It's a mutual choice. He chooses. I'll learn to feel the flooding coming before I disappear into it. I'll say something true instead of going silent. I'll come back sooner, not because I have to, because you deserve to know I'm still here. She chooses. I'll learn to hold my fear without making it your emergency. I'll reach once, with intention, and then give you the space you need to come back, not because I'm not scared, because chasing you has never once brought you closer. The meeting point is where you both stop waiting for the other person to become easier to love and start doing the one thing that actually changes anything. Moving toward each other on purpose. Not one waiting, not one sacrificing, both moving. Because the gap between you was never about how much you love each other. It was always about two people who got scared and didn't know how to say it. In the moment he pulls away, he's not choosing distance. He's choosing what his body thinks is survival. In the moment, she reaches out. She's not choosing pressure. She's choosing what her body thinks is the only way back to him. You're both trying to feel safe, just in completely different languages. And the moment you both understand that, you stop being each other's problem, and you become what you were always trying to be. Each other's way home.